I'm just so impressed with the depth of the treatment that you're able to do, like deep within the brain, but deep within the past even. And so does that have to do with this quality that you're sensing, or that you talked about, the quality, that quality of flow maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's different way to perceive that, and I mean, you have to have developed different systems over the years to find. First of all, there's an emotion or an energy there, and if it's an emotion, well, what kind of emotion? And then you begin to have a library of sensations. And then you say, wow, this emotion is anger. And then you feel it, and you really begin to feel connection with the father. And at the same time, you feel some smoke, and you say, your father used to smoke, and nicotine? And I say, yeah. Oh, yeah, so that's him. And I feel him really that quality there, and there's this authority, this control on you when you hated that. And you had a repressed anger, and then you can feel that the grandfather was doing the same, and you get that in the tissue. It's a memory, just as your DNA kept the memory since, for thousands of years. You can track the same memory in the tissue.
Mm-hmm. Where do you find it in the tissue? Do you find it in the extracellular space and that type of, or do you find it in the cells itself? Do you find it maybe in the bone or
anywhere?
Anywhere.
And one of the things that it's an emotion. It's a kind of a fog that does not follow anatomy. It can go from one cell, go on the other cell, and go in so you can read the emotion anywhere. I mean, I don't know if everybody would agree. You could probably have a lot in the fluid, but actually, an emotion can be attached a little bit anywhere. And you work on one structure, you think that structure is the primary key, and boom, all of a sudden you feel that thing around it. It's not just a mechanical work. You feel there's a dimension, a fog, a cloud around it, and you enter the cloud, and you can read the emotion connected to it, and then you can try to engage with your hand at the same time all the quality you perceive, which is not only a twist, a side bending, flexion, extension that you follow with your hand, but you follow the track of the emotion also, unwinding, releasing under your hands. That's why I try to explain at the beginning when I say you have a lot of dimension between your two hands. With time, you multitask and you follow at the same time the tissue, the fascia releasing the fluid coming back, and at the same time you take the emotion releasing and the person being able to feel it again for the first time. That's why it takes, usually I don't talk when I work because you feel a lot of things at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And release those together if you can.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious how long it takes to experience this kind of touch, because it doesn't seem like the sort of thing that somebody would be able just to pick up. Is that why you have such a prerequisite to take the brain curriculum?
Yeah,
or?
The brain is for the brain, yes. But it takes. It's not only something you can learn. It's also your maturity as a human being. And so basically I tell them, at the beginning you are a human doing, because you do a lot of things, mechanical things, and then you become a human being, and you connect with the things together. It's a training, it's an opening. I cannot force somebody, though, to understand that. It's a maturity, but you start with something very mechanical. What the rhythm of lymph, what the direction of lymph, what is the depth of lymph. Now we're feeling the lymph from the skin, subcutaneous tissue, the fascia, the viscera, the front of the viscera, the back of the viscera, the bone, inside the periosteum, So we start to feel mechanical things, and then staying open to other things you can perceive.
Hi there, my name is Nina Wallinder, and I wanted to talk to you about Layers of Health. Layers of Health is a free online community dedicated to investigating holistic and alternative health options. These options can include physical health, mental and emotional health, business health, as well as your spiritual health. So you can join me as I discuss your health concerns with various experts, mentors, and leaders in their fields. And these interviews are offered for free live, as well as during special encore presentations. But if you find one that is particularly interesting to you, you can also purchase it. So you can join me at www.layersofhealth.com, and I'll see you on the calls.